Charlotte Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Richards in at the 5, home in the paint. And for San Antonio, Wall out there with Paul George. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Walker in at the 3. Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Passes it to Rozier. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him. Calling the foul right away.
And it's Wall with the ball for San Antonio. And this matchup with the Hornets, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Hayward from outside. Drills it from outside.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
And Wall kicks to Covington. And here's George for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hayward's got 6.
And the release on Hayward's shot, just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
That one good for 2.
A scrawny kid coming into the league. Hayward has added more muscle, and I think it helps him on these physical finishes.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Ball. Rebound, San Antonio.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Ball no good. And for LaMelo Ball's second-year break, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Covington against Washington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs? That free throw good from Washington. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Smith on the wing, covered by Wall. And Covington sends it back. That one goes in. Here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's Paul George on the assist by Wall.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Covington with the ball. Wall looking it over. Five to shoot. And that one drops for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Oubre against George. And Charlotte turns it over again. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
And it's Martin missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And it's George finishing it off.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
And here's Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Washington kicks to Oubre. Williams inside. Guarded by Robinson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Washington, that's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now George. And it is good at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Oubre out there with Hayward, and it's Richards in its center. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Ring shot on the way, and that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hayward finds Ball. Here's Richards. He's covered by Clark. Here's Richards. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Ball. And Covington sends it back. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Josh Green's checked in for San Antonio. Quickly comes in for Goodwin.
Green. Emmanuel Quickly.
Outside, George. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got his first points of the game.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. Charlotte moving it around. Oubre for three. And they recover it. Hayward kicks to Oubre. Quickly against Ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Hornets.
And he makes both free throws. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Hornets ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Ball finds Rozier. Back to Ball. Oubre outside. Charlotte again missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
George passes to Green. And there's the pass to Quickly. A three ball. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 7-point differential. Pass to Rozier. Oubre against Green. Here's Hayward. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And so dangerous from that spot. Hayward doesn't need a lot of separation to get his shot off.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
And the rejection by Clark. Green, the pass to Clark. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Clark's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio. Charlotte's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see it over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Robinson's checked in for the Spurs. Goodwin comes in for George. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. P.J. Washington comes in for Oubre. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. And it's Clark in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Goodwin feeling it out. Quickly kicks to Goodwin. The three. That shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of basketball. Passes to Hayward. Some solid defense from Clark. Spurs leading by 7. Pass to Quickly. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Quickly. At the line for 1.
Quickly, no good on the free throw. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for San Antonio. Robert Covington comes in for Brandon Clark. Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Smith. The pass to Williams. Launches it. Kept alive by Charlotte. Second chance shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And the basket is good. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
And again, the Hornets missing. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Paul George. Clark is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Wall, and it's Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Great positioning on the putback. Gafford's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
George passes to Gafford. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Gafford's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's George. George double-teamed, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So it's the Hornets now. San Antonio leading by 10.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Now, here's Rozier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the three ball is good.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Hornets trail by 9. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Rozier. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. Tries again, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late, and it catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for P.J. Washington. Ball against Wall. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
Here's Hayward, and the rejection by Gafford. Wall finds Gafford. Out to the right wing. And Gafford throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Hornets trail by 11. And the Hornets call time here. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Smith checked in for Charlotte. Green in the post. He's against Martin. 4-3, Covington. The Hornets pull it in.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 11. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Oubre passes to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs. And the Spurs with some changes. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Quickly. And John Wall subbed in for Goodwin. It's Covington on the wing. There's the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Spurs leading by 9. And Wall. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Smith, Robinson with the block. The Spurs have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. There's Green with the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, Smith with it. Robinson with the block.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Wall kicks to Green. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
It's stolen by Green. And the Spurs pushing it up now. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Moore outside. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Richards. It's Williams high post. Oubre outside. With some arc, he lays it in.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound. It's pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Williams is out there with Washington. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And it's Rozier missing. And Antonio calls timeout.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now. And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Brandon Clark comes in for Robert Covington. And Georgia subbed in for Ejuan Moore. The Hornets also with the sub. Hayward's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. George against Rozier. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
First team foul.
That's good from Wall.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
San Antonio making a switch here. Covington's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Richards is checked in. Hayward from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Covington finds George. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. The rebound by Richards.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
George passes to Wall. His 3-pointers off the mark. Hornets trail by 13. Out to the wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists in the game. Clark outside. And here's Ball outside. That shot misses. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Rozier with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Ball. Robinson with the block. And he stays with it. And that one's good. Richards.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Here's Rozier. Robinson pulls it in. Spurs leading by 11. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Washington. In, then Washington with the dunk.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's George. From down in the low post. It goes. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 11. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Spurs passing it around. Walker against Rozier. Here's Goodwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 8. Pass the ball. Hayward trying to get open. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Rozier.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Hayward can't hit.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And finished off by Walker.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
The kick out to Rozier. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets like that. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Charlotte on D, and he commits the intentional foul.
Gordon Hayward. First personal foul.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for San Antonio.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Paul George. John Wall.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. Outside, Ball. Misses the 3. And so it's the Spurs with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to stay within offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.